I accidentally discovered a masked intruder and was instantly terrified. Since the door wasn't locked, the intruder entered without any effort, but by that time I had already vanished without a trace. However, the spinning ball of yarn on the floor immediately alerted the intruder that something was off. He followed the trail of yarn to the staircase. It looked like I had run upstairs. Just then, another masked intruder entered the house. The first man pointed toward the yarn, signaling that I had gone upstairs. The two men quietly advanced, following the trail into the bedroom. They assumed I was hiding under the bed, but when they lifted the sheets, there was nothing. They searched the room with no luck, until one of them noticed movement behind the bathroom curtain. He raised his hammer and slowly approached. What he didn't know was that I had been waiting for him. I unleashed a homemade flamethrower, catching the intruder completely off guard. The second intruder rushed toward me, but I didn't panic. Using the fire as a threat, I managed to keep him at bay while retreating step by step. But as I turned to run, the intruder behind me closed in fast. In my panic, I tripped, tumbling violently down the stairs. The crash left me knocked out. 3 minutes later, I was bound and shoved into a car. Just as the intruders were about to drive off, a police car suddenly began following them. It turned out the car they stole had already been reported. The intruders had no choice but to pull over, but these guys weren't about to go down without a fight. They prepared to battle it out with the cops. Meanwhile, I seized the moment and ran. I had no intention of sticking around to get caught in the crossfire.